I cannot express to you how stressful this project has been. Like, I thought this was going to be such a nice, easy summer dress project, but the stress and the analysis paralysis, because I was like, oh, I'll do this detail and I'll do this detail and I'll do this detail. And because, learning's good for the brain. I'd have a great time. No, it was terrible. Oh my gosh, I think I have decision fatigue with the dress too. I'm not even done the dress yet. Like, at the time I'm filming this, it's been like 3 weeks and it's still not done. It's almost done. It needs like sleeves and a few details, but I'm just so fatigued from it that I can't even bring myself to work on it. I went into a new hobby. I I haven't watercolored in like 3 years, and I went out and I bought supplies for watercolor because I've been so stressed with this, that I can't handle it, that I've moved on. But you want to see my trees? I made trees, and I'm pretty darn proud of them. For not painting for like 3 years. I did like a follow along video, and like I didn't copy her trees because I couldn't even see like at first like the shape. But I'm planning on painting flowers next, doing a flower study and like learning to mix the colors and everything. The hardest part about the watercolor painting is when you're mixing the colors. I don't like when I can see the overlapping of the other paint colors on the different colors of the paint palettes, and because like I like to keep them clean. So I struggle with the mixing, but I just need to get over it because like it works fine. You just move it around a little bit and it's good. The true color comes back out. But yeah, okay, on to the actual intro where I was still happy. Hello, my name's Sophia, and this is Down to the Buttons, where we pay attention to the clothing details down to the buttons. I come to you in my new favorite sweatshirt ever, the Met sweatshirt. We recently went there again. After, like, we went there when I was a child, and it's like my favorite museum, and we just went there recently, and like the sentimental joy that came back when I went there was astronomical, so I had to get the sweatshirt. It's good quality. We're not here for the sweatshirt. So last video we designed this summer dress to fit my needs, this one right here, and today we're gonna make it. We're gonna do some pattern adjusting. My husband's adjusting the blinds for the lighting. But yeah, let's get started. Alright. So if you didn't see the last video, we went through all the inspiration and all the needs of this dress for the summer. So if you'd like to check that out, check out the last video. But I wanted to talk about my new hat. I also just thrifted this hat. No, I'm not a sports fan, but I really liked it. It's 100% wool, which is ironic because LA doesn't get very hot. But it's true vintage. It's got like the cool vintage tags, and I just feel really cool in it. So I wanted to show you guys it. And I thought it went good with my outfit, the color scheme, whatever. But today the pattern that I'm going to be adjusting is the Marie dress by Sunday School on Instagram. She's really cute patterns. I made it the normal dress couple weeks back with like this vintage floral fabric that was given to me by a family member. You can check that out on my Instagram. But yeah, so I don't know how in depth you guys want to see this, but we'll see. We'll figure this out together. Still have not gotten a new microphone, but the AC unit is in, so now I can wear sweatshirts inside and wool caps, although I might be changing. I got hot. So I changed. So like I said, we're going to do the Marie dress pattern from Sunday School on Instagram, but I'm also going to use the Issa and Stitches Jolene dress. I love Issa and Stitches. This pattern, for me, I basically use it like a bodice block because it fits so well. So I'm going to use the Jolene dress to get the Marie dress to fit perfectly, at least this part, so that way it's, snatched. Clearly, as you've seen, I've used this a lot and have modified it a lot already and added, I've added modified versions of this to the list So that way each time when I do neckline, or I do like different like I separate it into a vest. I made a vest pattern using that. And so I just saved that. So now if I want to make another vest, I can just go off of that. So it saves me a bit of time, so that way I don't have to redraft and retwall and refit every time, because that's a lot. With this one, all we're going to have to fit is this part. And I don't even think I'm going to have to test it, because I think it's going to fit pretty well. Like, I'm really confident in the Jolene dress pattern. Like, as long as I use that, I'm like almost good to go every time. So we'll just do that real quick. And then the only other thing is to adjust the sleeve pattern. Thankfully, this one came with the sleeve pattern, because sleeves are so difficult for me, and I don't know why. I can never seem to be able to get them to fit right. Thankfully, this comes with that, and then all I have to do is lengthen it. And it'll be a gathered one, so that might look even better. So yeah, it's all working out really well. So I'll just show you real quick the process of that, and then we'll get to sewing. So I realized that I have been completely overthinking this and overcomplicating it. So all I'm gonna do is just take measurements all the way around under my bust, all the way around at my waist, and just make one straight piece of fabric. Cause that's all I really need. I'm thinking about this. I'm like, okay, cause this is just frustrating me. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it easy, breezy, beautiful. Also, do you guys want to meet my dog? Guapa, come here. Say hi, Guapa. This is Guapa. She's a long-haired Chihuahua. We've had her since we were engaged. Oh, do you have more to say? We've had her since we were engaged. She's 3.5 now. She killed a squirrel, guys. She's vicious, but she's the most cuddly dog ever. Look at her. She's just so cuddly. You're such a cuddly girl. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do that instead. All right, we got to cut out. Sewing. Okay, I don't have enough fabric to make enough tiers, so I'm just gonna do one big gathered skirt. Usually I just do double width of the waist, but because I'll do maybe 5 to 10 more inches, and then that'll be easier on me too, because then I won't have to gather 2 large pieces twice anyway. This is the dress that I made with the Maria pattern. I wanted to because we want an interesting neckline, I didn't want to just stick to just a base, not anything's wrong with this, but I wanted to be a little bit more interesting. So I wanted to take the neckline, the sleeve length up a bit to about here. So that's about 1.5 inches, just so it's a bit more geometric. The problem we run into with that is the back. So normally if the strap comes wider here, it means it goes closer to around the neck here. But I don't want that because it's a summer dress. So what I'll do instead is I'll just widen the back, and it'll just be like a thicker V coming down to the original zipper line. So that way I don't have to modify it too much and not do too much work. Um, so my phone died. This is now a week later. I'm still wearing the same sweatshirt because now it's actually cold outside. It like rained a ton, so now I have actual legitimate reason to wear this. But I cut everything out. My phone died while I was filming that last bit. I wanted to work on it during the week, but it was just a busy week. So now I have to serge everything. Thankfully, my husband, he's working outside right now, so he doesn't have to hear the beautiful sound of my serger. Alright, so I had started, or I put the stitches in the fabric to gather them. And then, so I gathered the sleeve and the bust. I started gathering the skirt, and I ran into an issue where I don't think I like how this fabric looks gathered. I'm going to show you. My headphones are not long enough, so I'm just going to lay this down, and maybe you will still be able to hear me, but we'll see. So, you can see it here, and it just looks really boxy. It looks really boxy, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna see if I can do like some really loose pleats. I've never done pleats before, but since it's already cut, I can just kind of do the math to figure out. I have double the width, which probably isn't really enough to do a pleat, but maybe I can put in like a pleat or two, just so that way it's looks a bit cleaner, but still has the volume and doesn't look like boring, basically. Also, with my midsection piece, I was watching Peter's Prism on YouTube. I just found his account. He's really cool. And on his shirt, he had like this embroidery design that's like a simple running stitch with just like, thick embroidery thread. And I was thinking I have red thread that I was using to use my gathering stitches, and the red really pops against the black, and I really liked it. So I was thinking for the midsection, I could just do like a simple running stitch design. We can see how that works out. I'm really excited for that, because then if I do like a red design on the midsection and I do red bias tape, then it all ties it together really well.